Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Tuesday, 27th April. I am Curtis Morton. In our headlines, Jets crash out of tournament. And in our feature for this evening, Tricalia's Nursery host fun sports. We'll take this break and I'll be right back.
Salt is an important part of the human diet, but most of us consume more than we realize.
Consuming excess salt can lead to heart attack, high blood pressure, and even stroke, and other health-related conditions such as kidney disease.
As a hypertensive patient, in my home, I reduce salt intake by not adding salt during the preparation of my food, not having a salt shaker on my table, limiting the consumption of salty snacks, and choosing products with low sodium content.
If you gradually use less salt, you will gradually want less salt. Eating less salty foods will reduce your cravings for salty foods.
Do you know that common baked goods such as bread and crackers are high in salt?
Did you know that there are certain seasonings that contain more salt than you actually need? There are more natural, healthier ways to reduce the salt intake in your dishes by using natural things like onions, garlic, seasoned peppers, and even thyme and merengue powder.
Consuming foods like bananas, potatoes, and dried peas and beans such as lentils and kidney beans contains potassium, which helps to reduce salt in the body.
You can lower your salt intake by reducing salty foods, removing table salt, and using salt alternatives when cooking.
Most people consume excess salt from processed foods, such as snack foods, processed meats, instant meals, and condiments.
Instead, use fresh vegetables, ground provision, fresh meats, and natural herb seasonings, just like our grandparents did, and just like you did with this soup.
Get salt smart.
I am salt smart.
Let's get salt smart.
We are salt smart.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. STA Jets took their final nosedive on Sunday, 25th April, as the exciting T10 tournament hosted by the Nevis Cricket Association and sponsored by the St. Kitts Nevis Anguilla National Bank continued at the VOGN grounds. In match 1 of 4, STA Jets engaged Youths of Nevis. Youths of Nevis batted first and got to an imposing 133 for 4 in their 10 overs. Skipper Amish Sharma hit a fine half-century after being let off when on 10. Jets in response batted out the overs to get to 60 when the umpires pulled the bails. It was the last match of the tournament for the Jets, and they will now have to sit out and watch the top 4 teams go into the semi-final encounters. Summarized scores: Youths of Nevis 133 for 4 in 10 overs, Amish Sharma 63 not out, Delroy Cornelius 35, Saneldo Willett 2 for 35, Hosea Pluck 1 for 16. STA Jets 60 for 6 in 10, Curtis Morton Sr. 13, Earl Rollins 13, Hussein Romani 2 for 7, Xavier Fobbs 2 for 13, Azim Bergamajet 1 for 13. Youths of Nevis won by 73 runs. The man of the match, Amish Sharma. Let's take in some of the action. Moving in once more to ball to young Pluck. Moves in now. Pluck is hitting that one. Clears the man, does he? No, it's a brilliant catch. He's gone. Caught by Malik, moving nicely at short mid-on. Pluck was trying to go over his head, and he's gone. Number 11 on his back. Moves in now to bowl to Rollins. Here he goes. Bowls to Rollins. Rollins is steering that one nicely. Wide of the man at third man. He's racing across. They should really be thinking two here. The two senior citizens hustling here, and they get across nicely. 2 runs to the total. Here he goes. Moves in once more to bowl to Rollins. Rollins is slapping that one. Does he beat the man? No. He comes across, and Rollins might be run out here. Oh, that would have been run out. Rollins was well out of his grounds when that passed the stumps. Well. L.Y. Kelly was in park. Still in park. L.Y. Kelly, look at him. L.Y. Kelly is still in park. He is still leaning on his bat. He hadn't moved 1 inch. Here he goes once more. Moves in now to ball to Rollins. Rollins is punching that one. This time he hammers it. He really hammered it. It was a majestic shot from the All-Star. Rollins rocked back and punched it back with a point for 4. Here he goes now. Moves in now to bowl. Rollins gets a slow ball. That was well bowled. A good comeback by the bowler. He played the shot mighty too early and played right around it. He's bowled middle stump. Outfoxed by the bowler. Really good comeback. And so the bowler must be congratulated. Brilliantly bowled, and Rollins was bamboozled by that one, bowled middle stump. Bergamo Jet it is, out of Guyana originally. Bowled, clean bowled, running the wrist over that one, and Willett was comprehensively beaten and bowled. Definitely bowling it with the leg break action on that occasion and bowled. So Kaya Wilkes with the drizzle increasing slightly here at the Virgin Grounds. We have that cloud right behind us, almost in that danger spot. There's brilliantly caught and bowled. Brilliantly caught and bowled. There was Kyle Wilkes looking for the big drive, and the bowler was grabbing it with both hands. He didn't keep it down on that occasion, sadly, and caught and bowled. Because Beakey's at the crease. Beakey always creates some excitement. Oh, Beakey's driving to the offside. That's a lovely shot by Beakey. They get one. Elroy's holding his crease. Why, Elroy? Run the runs. That was a brilliant way to get off the mark. So Beakey has shut up a couple of folks. He has shut up a couple of folks here. Driving to the offside, getting two. We'll take this break, and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
One Nevis, I couldn't rest. I have to get this thing off my chest. I am King Astro, 4 times Culturama Calypso Monarch, and back-to-back St. Kitts Nevis National Carnival Calypso Monarch. And I took the COVID vaccine because I want to do my part in the fight against COVID-19. I am feeling a sense of peace in my mind. My body is feeling great. So I'm encouraging you all to go out and vaccinate and help us fight this monster, COVID-19. I said, don't wait, vaccinate.
For more information or to get vaccinated, visit your nearest health center. This message was brought to you by the Department of Public Health, Nevis.
Well, I'm back, and tonight athletics is in the spotlight. The Little Stars at the Tricalia's Nursery had their day in the sun on Friday, 23rd April. On that day, the Little Nursery, which recently relocated to Bath Plain, had a fun sports event for the children at the nearby Fit Park. Police permission was granted and COVID protocols were put in place as a number of spectators were allowed to view the children in action. The children engaged in a number of fun events, competing as 2 separate teams. At the end of the day, the overall results saw final scores: Green Baby Sharks 180 points and Red Cocomelons 126 points. Thanks to the team at the communications unit, we get some of the action.
On your mark! Get set, go! Go, Janaya! Go, Janaya! Come on, come here, what, Janaya? Get set, go! Joystick, stand by, stand by. On your mark, get set, go! This is not fair. Come. Cheating. Come on, guys, up the road, drive. Shift gear, up the road. Come on, let's go. As I read, I'm going to push it down. Let's see who can fill the bottom first. Baby shark, Cocomelon. Run, baby shark. Come on, Aiden. Fill the bottle. Come on, let's do Aiden. Come on, Aiden. You can do this. Yeah, Aiden. You can do this. And baby shark is up. Run, baby shark. Oh, Cocomelon, run away with this one. Cocomelon, run, Cocomelon. Run. Can feel the pot.
Well, that's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.